What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king. Welcome you back to more Let's Play Pokemon Black and White 2. In the last episode, we managed to win a couple of tournaments over at the Pokemon World Tournament. We did the Unova Leaders Tournament, followed by the Hoenn Leaders Tournament, just because it has a special place in my heart, seeing all of them Hoenn gym leaders again. Anyone who has watched my channel long enough knows that Hoenn is my favorite region. But wanted to just kind of show that off so you guys could all see it. But we're going to be done with the Pokemon World Tournament now. No more of that for the rest of the playthrough. We're going to be moving on, and we're going to actually be heading into a new area that is now opened up for us. And I believe there's actually also a hidden item like right here that we can get as well, which is a rare bone. Take that. You're going to want to sell that to a certain collector that we can find later on. Well, not later, that we've already encountered, but we can find throughout the game. Actually, maybe it is one that we haven't encountered yet. I don't know. I'll have to check that again. But for now, all I know is that we're in here in a new area, which is Clay Tunnel. And here in Clay Tunnel, there aren't any new Pokemon for us to go after. But this place is kind of important because it connects to a bunch of other locations around the region, but there's also a lot going on inside. Now, I will say you're going to want to bring a lot of Pokeballs in here anyway. Just trust me on that. I believe I have a ton of Ultra Balls, so I should be fine. But we're just going to be heading on in. We're going to have a lot of trainers to battle as we go through here. And I have Tomoe in the front of the party with a Lucky Egg. So she is going to be doing most of the work today. So here we go. Now, there are going to also be like steel types in here, which is a little less ideal for Tomoe to deal with, but that's okay. We'll be fine. Luckily, our Pokemon are all higher level than any of the things we'll be encountering in here, so I'm not too worried about running into things in spite of my Max Repels. So that's good. We're just going to be going through this entire place. There's a lot to collect in these areas as we make our way through. Mawile, I am going to switch on over to Johanna for that one, for sure. But the main thing is that this place eventually leads out into an area we haven't been able to get to before, which is called Twist Mountain, and that is our main stop. But the Clay Tunnel also connects to, if you remember correctly, in Mistralton Cave, there was an area that was blocked off by a trainer. That area connects to Clay Tunnel, and this also, actually, I think Twist Mountain might be the only other thing. But yeah, it does connect to the Mistralton Cave as well if you want to go that way. It's not like a huge detour, but it is, there, so worth mentioning. Trainer, want to ride this mining cart? I don't think I do just yet. Yeah, I don't think I do, so I'm going to say no to that one. We're going to keep going through here, though. Actually, was I supposed to bring Strength and Rock Smash in here? Maybe I was supposed to. It's okay, though. We're gonna use, or we're going to battle some more trainers in here as we go. But I think we're fine. I think, you know what? Maybe I should have gotten Rock Smash. It's all right. It's fine. It's totally optional. We don't need to do it right this second. I probably should be bringing my HM Pokemon in through here, but whatever. We'll be all right. Is X-Scissor super effective on Sableye? It's not, is it? No, it's not. Yeah, Sableye didn't get a single weakness until Fairy type became a thing, right? Yeah, that's true. Because I always forget that Ghost resists Bug in any way. It's very strange to me. That's okay. Sableye doesn't have great stats, so it goes down super easily anyway. And, Doug Trio. Doug Trio, you say. Well, I can deal with that. And we'll just scald you, and I think we... Oh, my gosh! Really? Really? You had to hit me with the fissure. You're a dick. You know that? You're a dick. 32% accuracy at that level disparity. Oh, my goodness. All right, Johanna, I guess you're up. That's so annoying. I don't really think this is going to be able to do much to, mess with me too much there. Okay. I should have just used... You know what? I am going to just do that. Because, yeah, that's going to hurt a fair bit, but we should be faster after I use the Quiver Dance here. So then I'll just Giga Drain you and one-shot you, no problem. No problem at all. Also, Johanna has the leftovers because he originally had the Lucky Egg, and I had swapped that with Tomoe, so... This should heal Johanna right back up. Perfect. Oh, Doug Trio, that was annoying. All right, we're fine. It's okay. Take that. And there we go. Defeated Worker Morgan. Okay, maybe, honestly, maybe I should go back out and get my Wilmer, shouldn't I? Yeah, that would probably be a smart idea, wouldn't it? I'll be right back. Okay, I got Paula with me. I actually left Kamina in the PC just because, well, it doesn't really seem like a smart idea to bring an electric type into this area anyway. I did teach Paula Rock Smash, so now she's got Rock Smash, Strength, Waterfall, and Surf. Plenty of coverage here. I should also have my dowsing machine out as I go because that just makes way too much sense. We're going to get ourselves a blue shard for our troubles. And, ooh, also another one over here somewhere. So just right there, standing on it. There it is. Full heal. Okay. And now, let's go talk to these workers up here really quickly and see what they have to say about this situation. Been digging and digging, but wait a minute. Do you have a Pokemon that's learned Rock Smash? I do, actually. We can break all the rocks we work together. No sounds. Okay. All right. Now the tunnel is connected to Twist Mountain. I'll call the guy who's in charge of the cart and go home. So we will take that. So now that is the way to Twist Mountain pretty much taken care of. Now, as for the minecart over here, we are going to take a ride now. So let's head on through. And this is going to lead us into another area because we're going to explore the entirety of this. Obviously, we could go straight to Twist Mountain, but I want to take care of all the trainers in here, grab all the items in here, all that good stuff. And going early would obviously make me miss out on some of that stuff. We do have this entire tunnel to explore. I do like how this place is actually just like a straight-up mine, though, which is really cool. Oh, gosh! Apparently the max repel isn't good enough. What do we have in here? Basculin, what level are you? 59?! Oh, my gosh. Wait, hold on a second. Is my information incorrect here? I didn't think they could get higher than 55. Well, that's annoying. Oh, come on. And I'm not going to be able to get away from this either. I love how that hurt you back. Oh, that's so funny. Let's see how much this hurts, and I hate you. You know what? Free experience, but I hate you. Yeah, Final Gambit's a really obnoxious move. It does a lot of damage, but it's just like... It's basically like using Explosion, basically, for Pokemon that can't blow themselves up. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm going to use... well, I have a ton of max potions, so why not? It's not the end of the world if I have to use these things. But yeah, I guess technically new Pokemon in here. You can find, like, the Steelix in Dust Clouds here, but like we've already gone over Onyx and Steelix, so there's not really anything worth talking about with them regardless. So, okay, there's another item down there. Can I please get across this water without running into another Basculin here? Thank you. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, item there. Get a red shard. I'm liking these shards, but I don't need them that much. Okay, here we go. Hiker time. This is a fight I can do. But what are you going to have on you, sir? That is the question of the hour. Okay, he's going to start off with a Swoobat. All right, you know, interesting choice, I suppose. I guess I can Ice Beam this thing. Just try to take it out that way. It is going to be faster, though, but it's not going to hurt too bad. Swoobat's not too powerful. That was actually a lot more damage than I was expecting. Even that was more than I was expecting. It's okay. We still one-shot it. Critical hit and all, but whatever. Okay, and then it's Golem. Okay, I'm not going to chance the Hydro Cannon here just because there's a possibility it has Sturdy on it, so we'll just use Scald right off the bat. See how much we can do. Hopefully it is a one-shot, though, and it is! It does have Rock Head. Okay, that's what I like to see. Holy experience. Yeah, I'm just going to let Tomoe get fat with experience in this cave. Like, I don't even care how much we overdo it. Okay, it is this rock. A Water Stone. Sure thing. Okay, anything over here? Where does this lead to? Oh, wait. Oh. Wait, hold on. Did this just take us in a circle? It did. Okay, so we're just back in here. All right, so I could have just gone through there anyway. I didn't need to take the minecart. Well, that's dumb. All right, well, nothing over... Wow, you'd think that area would have like one hidden item, but nope. Nothing there. Let's push this boulder down because I'm pretty sure this leads to an item. I want to get our hands on. And actually, it's going to lead to 2. An HP up and a nugget. Oh, I'll definitely take a nugget. Those are always super valuable. I need to go and sell all of those to the collector at some point. All right, you're next, dude. What do you got for me? Hopefully nothing too terribly nothing too terribly powerful here. Most of these trainers don't, though. I'm not like too worried about them. It's going to lead off with Diglett. Aww. Little Diglett. I'm much less scared of that than I am of Dugtrio. Watch this thing also have Fissure. He's so obnoxious. It does! Oh my gosh, I'm so glad it missed. Wow. The Digletts and Dugtrios are so mean, man. Get out of here. One of the lowest HP Pokemon in the entire series, by the way. I believe it's the 3rd lowest, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, for Machamp, I'll switch to Challenger. Let me actually clarify that one really quickly, because I'm actually curious. I think it is. I think it's the 2nd lowest in all of Pokemon. Let's see. Okay, well, let me hit you with the fly really quickly while you do everything. And I'm actually going to fact check myself here super fast. Because I think so. So I don't like that. That hit. Okay. It's okay. So HP, let's see. Oh, it is the 2nd lowest. Okay, so Shedinja's the lowest. Diglett's the 2nd lowest. And then it's like a 6-way tie between a bunch of other low-level Pokemon. Yeah, Dugtrio alone does not have very good HP, but it has a lot of good everything else, pretty much. I guess its defenses aren't all that great, but its attack and speed is excellent. It's very not tanky, though. All right, let's see. Up here, I already pushed that boulder aside, obviously. Okay, this is the last trainer in this area. So we'll battle them next for whatever they've got. Not too worried about this. It's going to take a couple of episodes to get through here, and then obviously we have to still get through Twist Mountain. Now, we're going to be taking the south pass through Twist Mountain, which is going to take us back towards... what is it called? Why can I not think of the name? Mistralton City. Okay, there we go. My gosh, I don't know why I couldn't remember that. There we go. Let's use Scald here. Hopefully that's enough to do a fair bit of damage, or just one-shot you. I'll take that too. That's good. Man, I gotta stop like having my eyes on so many different things as I'm doing this. I'm just trying to like keep up with all this information that I'm trying to share with you guys. I wrote so much in my guide that a lot of times I like worry if I'm like not sharing some of that information, but it's like, is it really necessary all the time? I'm constantly having to like decide whether or not, because I honestly wrote so much superfluous stuff in there that it really isn't all information that needs to be gone over in detail, like in the slightest. It's just there. It's a thing, but I wanted to be thorough. I like making my guides thorough for games like this just because it helps me out when understanding things, just because, well, especially with these Pokemon games that I've played less of. Then again, this is probably going to be the last Pokemon Let's Play I ever do where I type a guide up to this extent, because I am not going to be working nearly as hard on the rest of them. I don't want Hydro Pump, mainly because I already have Hydro Cannon, so I just don't really see a reason to learn that. Hydro Cannon kind of fills the need Hydro Pump would have anyway. Like, yes, you can use Hydro Pump on repeat, which you can't do with Hydro Cannon, but still, whatever. All right, we got a Pokemon Ranger up here. Although I think I'll battle them on the way back. Let's fight you next, because we got to be kind of careful going through here, since there are a few stops we're going to be making at certain points that we definitely need to go over. Okay. And actually, this is probably the last fight of the episode right here. Leo is going to throw out... Oh, okay. Onyx. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that one, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. That's going to just take a little bit of a scalding, and it's going to go down. Sorry. Not a very powerful Pokemon. See what he has next. Is he going to send out one of his stronger ones? He is. No, he's not. He's going to send out Graveler. Also not worried about that. Although it could have Sturdy. We will see. But again, we're just farming the experience for Tomoe at this point. Tomoe, nothing but Tomoe. It does have Sturdy, okay. And it's going to use Explosion. See, that's the one thing that it can do that is kind of scary. But we'll see if we can take that. Probably not with that much HP. Yep, that's what I figured. So that's just rude now that nobody gets the XP, excuse me. I'm going to just hope that this next Pokemon doesn't have Sturdy also. And, oh, wait, it's Steelix. What am I doing? For some reason, I thought it was like he was going to throw a Golem out. Well, that was dumb. We'll see how this goes. I should have used Heat Wave. Why did I do that? That's all right. Sandstorm. You're going to waste your turn on your one chance to hit me on that? Okay. Well, then I will just Heat Wave you, and then we will be done here. And then I will just heal Tomoe between episodes. There we go. You know, I think we have time for one more fight, actually. in this episode. I feel like I'm cutting it a little too close here, especially with the cutting I did at the beginning of the episode. So, yeah, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. Well, I'm not really seeming to need the dowsing machine here. Oh, it did flash for a second. Oh, wait. I was hoping to, like, run out close to you and then heal Tomoe and then start the fight, and I messed that up. Gosh dang it. All right. Well, this trainer does not really have a lot of Pokemon that are going to be good for Tomoe to fight anyway. Well, there's one. There's two, actually. Farina, sure. Why not? I'll just have you out for this one, and then I will use this as an opportunity to heal my Samurott while this Fortress does absolutely nothing. Oh, man. Magnet Rise. Not that I was going to use a ground-type move on you anyway, buddy, because you are a prime suspect for fire moves. Let's also use... I'll use a max potion. Sure. Do that. There we go. It's going to use double edge, but this thing does not hit very hard. Well, I guess it hits pretty decently hard. It's mostly just defense, though. So I don't really have much I can hit it with now that Magnet Rise is in play. So I'm going to assume that it's going to try to use that again, and I'm going to switch to Johanna here. Because fire is its only weakness, but it is a quad weakness, so... Let's see what's next. Iron Defense. Well, that's not going to affect Heat Wave in the slightest. It is a tanky Pokemon, don't get me wrong, but it's not surviving that. Not by any means. Okay, now we can switch back to Tomoe, and she can sweep the rest of the field here. Yep, Crustle. Okay, this thing can also have Sturdy, which is a little scary. Can Crustle get a one-shot move? I'm actually curious about that. Can it get Guillotine? I don't think so. I know it can get Rock Wrecker, and Rock Wrecker's scary. It can have that at this level. It hurts a lot, but I also can't chance the Sturdy here, so I really don't want to use Hydro Cannon in this scenario. Yep, it has it. Okay, and it's going to use Shell Smash. All right, well, it is going to probably be faster, and that is probably going to make its Rock Wrecker really hurt if it lands. Can we still be faster than it, though? Nope. Flail! Oh, man, at 1 HP. That's a lot of damage. Luckily, we managed to make it through, no problem. Okay, now, is Armaldo going to be faster than my Samurott here? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not confident, but I don't think so. So I'm just going to go for it. Yep, okay, we're good. Whew. Yeah, that thing's definitely not going to be surviving that by any means. There we go. And Tomoe should hit level 63 off of that one. And I will be, like I said, be sure to heal up Tomoe between episodes. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Black and White 2. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much. The next episode, we are going to continue through the remainder of the Clay Tunnel. I don't think we're going to finish this place, though. We still have quite a few trainers to go after, but we also have some other things to go over in here as well. And then I'm sure we'll be done by the episode after that, though, where we finally head on into Twist Mountain. So with all that said, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode very, very much. And I'll see you all in the next one.